athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Banked in off the glass.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Shots good from Young.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Over Collins. A nice shot by Tucker.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Young looking it over. Here's the 3. That one doesn't go. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Here is Lowry following the basket by Trae Young. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. The turnaround. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. Here's Lowry.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Young finds Capella. Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Inside. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Butler.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. He believes Bam Adebayo's ball handling improvement has made him a nightmare to defend. Coach said Bam was always a factor at the rim, but now he can take you off the dribble in either direction, and the jump shot's coming around as well. That means they have to prepare for all kinds of possibilities. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Here's Young. And a wide open look for Capella. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. Lowry with the ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker driving inside.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Herder, no good. He'd have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That is the pass to Capella. Hawks passing it around. 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young outside. Collins finds Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lowry drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 6.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
To end the drought, here's Capella. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Miami leading by 5. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. And he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go.
And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A look at the field goal.
It's a real nice momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body. It shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win. That pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Miami.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. The Heat leading by 5. Now here's Lowry. He has 6. The pass to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play. And very, very high percentage.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
About a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside Butler, drives to the hoop. That one good for 2.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Lowry against Young. Right wing. Right side, Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella kicks to Collins. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Leading by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Left side, Collins. Back to Capella. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to the low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Collins against Haslam. Collins setting the pick for Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trey able to make the play.
Here's Vincent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hero with it, and guarded by Capella. Now, Hero. Defense is right there.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Fast break, here they come. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Strus. Pass to Devin, and stolen by Jang. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Vincent, the pass to Devin. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint. It's stolen by Haslam. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And the three ball is good. Strus has got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
You know, Dedmon's not going to get a lot of possessions like that, but makes a very good decision. Finds an open teammate.
And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, we got DeLon Wright. Gallinari is out there with the Wahoo. Then it's Gorgie Day. And it's Williams at the 2 spot. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and we'll take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
To Collins. Up top, Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Capella with a screen on Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside for Robinson. Now Tucker. To the middle. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Dishes it to Robinson. A Three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 11. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Passes to Herter. Here's Young. From the left block, he sends it through. Young's got 9 points.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Rebound, Atlanta. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Collins, the kick out to Young. Back to Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Lowry looking around to the inside. It's stolen by Capella. And stolen by Butler. Back to Tucker. It's deflected. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Young. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Robinson's got his second basket.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man. And guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big who can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Wright kicks to Williams. Down low. Here's Chang. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Chang's got his first 2 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Hero finds Dedmon. And here is Hero. Vincent the pass to Dedmon. Here's Vincent. Back to Dedmon. Wide open look. He can't get it to go.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Right inside. Hassel on him. And that one's good. Right.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Heat leading by 5. Vincent the pass to Hero. 15 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
Right for 3. And so it's Miami. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans of the fourth.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Heat shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. On the floor for Miami. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in its center.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Young. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Molinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Kevin Huerter.
Substitutes for your Hawks.
And here's Lowry. Now the pass to Tucker. Robinson a screen on Collins. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson misses. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential. Young inside. Guarded by Robinson. Young against Lowry. Fires from 14. And there's the drive. Pass to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Williams kicks to Young. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Shot clock at 6. Collins a screen on Lowry. To the paint. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Goes up the baseline. Off the left rim and out.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Hawks passing it around. Capella finds Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Passes it to Butler. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And stolen by Williams. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. From deep, Collins. The Hawks again can't hit.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Puts up a 3. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Young.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Lowry with the ball. The pass to Tucker. Young with the steal. Outside Collins. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
14 foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Young passes to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
And again, it's the Heat missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Young left side. He takes it in. Out left to the wing. Capella sets a screen for Collins. Shot clock at 5. And here's Young from the arc. A shot off that time. The Heat go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Lowry finds Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammates.
Young from deep 3-point range. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Heads up there for Collins. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Now, here is Robinson. And so it's Miami winning this one. They came in. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Here's Brown. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Collins passes to Young. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Young. Collins with a screen on Schroeder. Back to Collins. Brown with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Back to Reddish. Bogdanovich against Smart. Bogdanovich into the lane. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Nimble moves on the drive from Bogdanovich, so he's making it tough for the defenders to stay on him.
Schroeder against Young. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Tatum. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Reddish. That three's off the mark.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Horford in the high post. He's against Capella. Horford with it, picked up by Collins. Pass to Tatum, just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Collins, and it's Tatum missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Back to Bogdanovich. Tatum with a steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Out to the right wing. Horford finds Smart. 1:44 left in the first quarter here. He gets it in there.
I think a little bump is going to stop Marcus Smart. No way.
Now here's Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Tipped away. It's stolen by Smart. All alone on the break. Up the floor. Here's Tatum. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Tatum's gotten his second bucket on the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Just 3 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Schroeder with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. launches it, and the Celtics another three.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Reddish on the wing. Now here's Young. To the paint. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Horford. With 2 seconds left. Can't hit that one. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be...
As your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get out.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
The defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Brown. Horford passes to Brown. Rebound, Trae Young. The Hawks trailing. Capella with it. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Reddish. Fires in the triple. Reddish has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Left side, Brown. The 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound Atlanta.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Brown from deep three-point range. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
And Brown's breakout offensively, it could be a surprise to some, but not to me. It's the end result of continuous gains to his shot-making arsenal.
And you watch teams try to defend Brown. See, Webb, they're not exactly sure what to take away.
Look, you can't go under screens. He's too good of a shooter now. You play him tight, that triggers the drive. Playing him physical, sends him to the line. He's improved as well.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep.
Things got off to a good start for them offensively, but now it looks like they're losing some of that momentum.
And he had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. But it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Over to the wing. It's Smart on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Tatum with a screen. And here's Brown for 3. Boston, no good that time either.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he's just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Horford finds Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
Capella, screen on Schroeder. Throws it up high. And it's Capella with the jam.
The great breeze between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Horford against Capella. Horford passes to Tatum. Back to Horford. Kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Young from long range. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The Celtics have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Brown passes to Tatum from deep. That shot is off.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
The kick out to Young. Collins outside. Young inside, defended by Smart. Here's Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. Outside Schroeder. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Tatum with a steal. Stolen by Capella. Capella, screen on Schroeder. Young with it. Now guarded by Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Horford. 23 seconds left in the second period. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's Reddish. Atlanta again missing. The drive by Tatum. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Deflects the pass. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Celtics out in front, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Josh Richardson out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Juan Hernan-Gomez. And it's Williams in at the 4-man position. Fast break, here we go. Reddish on the wing. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Kanter. Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Here's Williams. Collins defending. The 6-footer. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
The Celtics with the lead. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
A true inside-outside player. We know Kanter can hit a 3, but he's at his best closer in.
Outside Young, and he lobs it up, and it's Capella with the jam.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Capella, stolen by Young, and they're running. And here's Collins for 3. Hernan-Gomez with a rebound. Boston's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And so they foul intentionally. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Hawks.
So it's Boston now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Williams. And And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Williams against Richardson. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Okongwu inside. And here's Hunter from the arc. Boston with a rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. It's stolen by Hunter.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Kenner. The shot that time not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Williams passes to Wright. Now Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. 5 on the clock. With the crossover, and it's blocked.
There's an intensity to Richardson's defense. He puts full effort into it. Loves being that thorn in his side.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, stolen by Cantor. The finish. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
It was such a smart player, such a smart player. Richardson understands the value of the fast break hoop.
Here's Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's stolen. On the break. To stop the drought. Outside Gallinari. 1 minute left in the third. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Kenner. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Hunter passes to Williams. He takes it in. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. And Williams punches it home.
Assist goes to.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Clock at 4. To the inside. Okongwu, no good. Now Cantor. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Hawks shooting 41% in this game. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Smart for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Horford with a steal. Down low. Ball's going up the court. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart. And the Celtics lead by 14. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella. And That's a double-double for him now.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Prince is center. He knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Schroeder passes to Smart, and here's Brown. From the arc, counted from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Young inside, covered by Schroeder. A nice shot by Young.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Young way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Brown with it. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Fades away. And he can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich with it. Defended by Smart. Capella screen on Smart. Throws it up high. And it's Capella with the jam.
And I mean, what can you do? Capella's agility, I mean, in the pick and roll, it's impressive.
Schroeder with it. And it's Young picking him up. Outside Schroeder. Left side Tatum. Out to Schroeder. Launches it. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
First team foul.
A minute 53 left in the game. Young, the pass to Capella. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Outside Young, clock at 6, takes the 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Here's Young. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
51 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Picked it out of midair. There's Young with the 3. Offensive board. Back to Capella. Collins outside. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. Tatum pulls it in. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this one.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. And it's Chicago to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Vucevic. Zach LaVine is out there with Ball. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by LaVine. Here's Chicago. And it's Ball penetrating. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
The kick out to Young. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And tonight, Smitty, you look at perhaps the future of the NBA, but it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players feel with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow.
Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
Outside, LaVine. Poke loose. Young with the steal. Outside, Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Bulls still looking like they're getting going. 8-point game. So the wing on the left. Ball from long range. And they recover it. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. To end the run. Not going to go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA. He's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
And here's DeRozan. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. 6 to shoot. From the arc. A putback. LaVine. Great positioning on the putback.
The length helps Zach in a number of areas. Right there, you see the offensive board.
Young drives in. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
And LaVine throws it down.
Some people say LaVine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
Young against LaVine. For 3. Hawks with the new shot clock. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Stolen by LaVine.
The risky cross-court pass there, and it cost him. You got to be sure that you can get it there in time before you let that one go. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. Going into the game, he knows DeMar DeRozan will go to his pet move time and time again. Coach said he's so consistent. You prepare for him to drive the ball, then pull up, but you still can't stop it in real life. So they'll just do what they do. Hope that it's enough to slow him down. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Here's LaVine. Oh,
yes. This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Young taking his time here. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Bulls trail by 9. And Levine, here we go. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Atlanta with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Collins. Moves back up, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins once again bringing the energy.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And Levine, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Levine's got 12.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And outside, lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They...
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Levine against Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
The Hawks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Now here's Levine. 12 points for him. Outside, ball. Vucevic trying to get open. No good from outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Got that one up quick. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First team foul.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Levine gets to DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Over Collins. Collins with some nice D. The Atlanta leading by 13. Young with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
It's hard to stay in front of Zach. His first step, it's insane.
Young against Levine. Young outside. Inside. A steal. There's the three. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Levine.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Now, here is Young. 15 points in the game. Kicks it out to Collins. And the pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes long. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. There's the drive. Here's Caruso. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Collins in the post. DeRozan defending. The Hawks working the ball around. Capella with a screen on Levine. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Stolen by Levine. Out to the wing. To the inside. Over to the left wing. Ball with a wide open look. And again, Chicago. No good. Atlanta leading by 10. Young from outside. Reddish kicks to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Down low. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Young.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
And an intentional foul right there.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second. Coming under the floor for the Bulls.
Here's Caruso. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Bradley. Okongwu grabs the board. And here is Wright. That'll do it for the first half. Hawks on top. They lead by 12. Thanks, David, and whoops.
22.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Dosunmu. Williams is out there with Green. Then there's Bradley, and it's White in at the point. Now here's Williams driving to the basket. Hunter, no one around him. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Dosunmu's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 10. Outside Williams. And stolen by White. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's White. Over in the corner, Williams. White the pass to Bradley. White dishes to Bradley. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Pass to Hunter. There's the screen. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
And given how level-headed
Hunter is. He's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Wright kicks to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the win. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
White the pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. To the middle. Here's Williams. And a missed layup.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Gallinari wide open. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
They kick it out to Green. Knocks down the three ball. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Gallinari in the corner. Back to Wright. It's stolen by Green. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
Now White. Passes it to Dosunmu. Hits the jumper in space. And now it's only a 5-point Atlanta lead.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams dishes to Okongwu. He kicks it to Hunter. Now the pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Williams for 3. Kept alive.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
White against Wright. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Outside, Levine. Vucevic the pass to Levine. And now Young running the floor all by himself. It's stolen by DeRozan. And the layup falls. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
Young pass to Capella. A shake. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now, here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Levine for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Levine. From deep. DeRozan finds Levine. Back to DeRozan. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Capella sends it back. And no good that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sport.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Get out of your seat. Let's hear it right now.
The Hawks leading by 9. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Young. 5 on the clock. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Vucevic. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Ball from long range. Pass to Vucevic. Fires the three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Reddish. No good there. Bulls trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
DeRozan for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young outside. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
14 fouls.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Young inside. Vucevic on him. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Bulls trail by 11. Bean passes the ball. And the Bulls with another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Passes it to Capella. He dishes it to Young. With the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His moves get Trey inside. He's able to take the shot despite the aggressive deep.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside, Levine lets it go from deep. 6 feet out. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Levine.
Up in his playmaking skills. When Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
The Hawks leading by 11. Young outside. Kicks it to Collins. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. That shot off, so the Bulls will take it the other way. DeRozan passes to Caruso. Off target with his 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
You're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stump. Here's Levine. There's the triple. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside, Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Young. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Ball from long range. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Atlanta.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Clint Capella.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beat them to the ball.
And a deep 3 from Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Levine wide open, and the Bulls get it back, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got it back down to within single digits for Chicago.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And so the Hawks take the win. A confident. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's...
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave.
And Allie, it's all yours. And so off the tip, it's Miami. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Now here's Tucker. Outside Butler from deep three-point range. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Young misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Collins. From deep. Young can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. Outside Robinson. Up top Lowry. Back to Robinson. Adebayo, a screen on Bogdanovich. Stolen by Collins. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Lowry. Reddish misses. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding.
Young misses.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
With the 10-footer, and the basket is good.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also, give him credit for being unselfish.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Lowry. No good with a layup.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Young. Reddish on the wing. Pass to Collins. 6 to shoot. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Robinson passes to Lowry. Misses from close range.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Lowry. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Outside Young. And stolen by Adebayo.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And here's Butler outside. Connects from downtown.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
Capella, screen on Lowry. And he lobs it up top. And it's Capella with the jam.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Now Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he banks in the layup. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. And Young, here we go. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam with the emphatic block. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Reddish misses. Outside Young, out to the wing. And here's Collins for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Lowry with it. Outside Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
That is a tough two right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
1 quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. So it's Miami now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. It's Lowry with a drive. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Bogdanovich from long range. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Outside Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. And Young, here we go. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters, where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Here's Reddish, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Lowry. It's hauled in by Reddish.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Lowry to pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. That one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Now here's Young. He's got 6. Can't hit from the elbow.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Adebayo. The rebound by the Hawks. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Morris, trying to get back on track. Great D that time from Gallinari.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Vincent following the score by Atlanta. A minute 37 left in the first half of this game. From the strike, and the jumper falls for him.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Here's Williams. To the paint. Tipped. Here's Vincent. Hounded by Wright. Vincent can't hit. The Hawks leading. Wright outside. Pass to Hunter. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Stolen by Hero. By himself. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Right outside. Outside Hunter. Back to Jang. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Dedmon. And a nice finish on the layup. Dedmon's got his first points of the night.
No question, Dedmon gaining some confidence right now. Looks like he's enjoying himself, overcoming some things tonight.
Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Outside Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Oh, deflected. From deep three-point range. The shot comes out. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Hawks. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
The Hawks, 19.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Atlanta looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Here's Butler. Capella with a block.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Back to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Capella. Here's Collins. Denied by Adebayo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami trailing.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. The guy is a talent.
Now here's Lowry. Adebayo finds Lowry. And here's Butler outside. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Butler's got 8 points.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a wing that you're going to have to stay connected to out there. That was a sweet stroke.
Young against Adebayo. Young, the pass to Capella. Top of the key jumper, no good. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now at the line.
And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside Young. And he's going for the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. To the inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler. Able to finish at the rim.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Lowry. Wide open look. Again, the Heat score. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Lowry against Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Now here's Lowry. Robinson on the wing. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. A line change here for Miami.
Substitutions for your Heat.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. That's tipped. Hero outside. There's the drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Capella.
And as Hero's body matures more and more, his strength is going to help him on plays like this where he gets contact. The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Young from long range buries it from 3. Young's got nice.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Young. The crossover. Vincent can't hit. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, he really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Here's Vincent. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Tipped. Morris with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Pass to Vincent. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Morris for 3. And again, the Heat missing. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Right outside. Pass to Williams. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Hunter can't get it to go. Here's Morris. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Dwayne Dedmon, Markieff Morris out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Vincent in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. That one no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Hunter. Strus grabs the miss. The Heat with the lead, and he commits the intentional foul.
Lou Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Lowry against Young. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And Lowry is good for 3.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Young against Adebayo. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now Lowry. Butler on the wing. Fires top of the key. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. 2 on the clock.
Well, he's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively, and that's starting to make a difference for the team.
Young with it from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Robinson passes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Launches the 3. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Young from deep 3-point range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Young. For 3, Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from 3-point land. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Fast break Miami. The pull-up J. And the jumper is on the mark. Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Now here's Robinson. And the 3 off target. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Bogdanovich, no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Lowry, no good. For Atlanta, they've got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Heat.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team. Well, their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Butler. Fires for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. 46 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Reddish. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's Miami's ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now here's Lowry. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson. To the right side. From deep. Tucker, no good. And here's Young. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home. All right, Alec, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Alec.
coming right up. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Here we go. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics, out in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Shot clock at 3. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Capella.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Collins with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Young. And Boston with the rebound. Out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Now, here is Young. Knocks it loose. And Bogdanovich kicks to Reddish. Young against Schroeder. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown feeling it out a bit. Takes it off the glass.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Nate McMillan. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one. Right?
Thanks, David. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Tatum. Over Reddish. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now, here is Young. In the corner, Collins with it. The kick out to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Over Brown. Young's shot is off. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Smart passes to Horford. He nails it. Oh, we're tied up.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Schroeder against Young. Going inside. Capella kicks to Reddish. Misses the 3. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. There's Brown with the 3. Young with the steal. And stolen by Horford. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brown inside the line. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Brown.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here is Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now, Reddish. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Now, here is Young. Will it go? And the layup is good.
It's some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Young against Schroeder. Brown outside. 3 seconds left, and it's Boston with another.
This shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble, or in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 4. The second quarter coming up.
Fans, your Celtics answers. All right.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On to the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Schroeder dishes to Smart. Brown outside. Celtics passing it around. It's stolen by Capella. Up again, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got his third basket of the night right there. Bogdanovich has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Schroeder passes to Horford. Brown outside. Down low, Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Schroeder against Young. Clock at 6. Pass to Capella. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Boston ball.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now Smart still looking for his first bucket in this one. Tatum looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Horford. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Reddish with the ball. Collins passes to Reddish. It's Young on the wing. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level. Because those who can think and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Hawks now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Shot clock at 6. Young chimes in.
But tremendous defense from Dennis Schroeder. He is willing to give extra effort on that end of the floor.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boston ball.
Outside Tatum. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Here's Young. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Young drives in. The pass to Capella. And the ball travels out of bounds. His last touch by Schroeder. And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Schroeder gets a hand on it.
Wow, twice on the pipe from Dennis Schroeder. Woo-hoo!
Here's Smart. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Low block shot on the way. Denied once again, misfiring at a 30% rate. He's 3 for 10 now.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Brown with the drive and the dunk by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics out in front, leading by 4. And now let's catch up with... All right, David, thank you. We'll be... As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. If you look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And now let's check out the line. It's courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Pritchard passes to Richardson. Here's Pritchard. Cantor kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Richardson. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Hawks trail by 4. And here is Wright. Pass to Okongwu. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to Williams. Inside. Gallinari with the steal. Taken away by Williams. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Kicks it out to Richardson. From past the arc. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Wright. Pritchard passes to Cantor. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trailing. To the middle, taken away by Williams. Cantor with it, guarded by Hunter. Hernan Gomez. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Boston, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one early. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez.
The line for your Celtics, Juan Hernan Gomez.
He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 4. Now here's Wright. No points in the game yet for him. Over in the corner, Williams. He lobs it up. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
He is putting you in a bind because Lou Williams' passing ability sets up his scoring in the pick and roll.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
The Celtics have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. That's good by Hernan Gomez. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Okongwu with the screen for Williams. Excellent D from Cantor. The Celtics have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Wright against Richardson. Over Wright. And the shot is long. The Hawks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hunter kicks to Wright. Gallinari outside. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is the elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
Pritchard passes to Cantor. Knocked away. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Richardson outside, driving the lane.
And guys, the shot selection has not been as good in the second half, and I think that's what's really affecting their field goal percentage.
Passes to Williams. There's a screen for the lead. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Now this is a go-to shot for sweet Lou Williams. The 3 ball is there.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Cantor, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boston ball. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Off the inbound, goes up off the inbound. Another shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Young. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Smart. Young outside, 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Good on the bucket. 8 points for Trae Young.
Assisted.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets, pin knife inside.
Schroeder against Young. Outside Tatum. On deep. And it's Brown missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Young taking his time here. Kicks it to Reddish. Schroeder against Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. No good on the triple.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. They get it again. Capella, the pass to Young. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brown outside. Driving in. And he banks in the lane. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Capella sets a screen for Young. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Atlanta ball.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Celtics leading by 5. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
His third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Tatum against Collins. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
The Hawks trail by 6. pass to Collins. It's Young on the wing. To the inside. Capella dishes to Young. To end the cold streak. It's good from long range. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Young fires away from outside. It falls, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting his steam as he crosses half court.
The drive by Schroeder. One-on-one here to tie it up. Outside Collins. Pass to Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. He kicks it to Reddish. Young in the corner. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J. Collins. It drops. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Brown outside. Money!
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Make some noise. Who wants the t-shirt? All right, coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. Fans, it's time to get up on
Here's
your
Young.
feet and get loud.
A huge shot to tie it up.
And I love how aggressive Young is. Consistent at looking for his shot and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
Make some noise. All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here.
Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back.
T-shirt. Let's see who gets the longest and who.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Here's Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The dish to Bogdanovich. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is Young's mentality. Ready to shoot the rock as soon as he catches the pass.
Schroeder surveying the floor. And here's Brown outside. Hits it, and it's Horford with the extra effort.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Smart. And Young kicks to Reddish. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Capella. Rebound, Boston. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Smart with the ball and guarded by Capella. The kick out to Tatum. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. He takes it in. Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. He dishes it to Collins. Rebound, Boston. Brown outside. Driving the lane. Here's Horford.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Tatum. They get it again. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Allie, take it away.
Hey, bro.
All right, thanks, Allie.
Here we go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And the dunk by Levine.
An incredible athlete. I mean, Levine, I love when Levine puts that vertical of his use.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Atlanta with the ball. Now Young. Capella, screen on Levine. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Here's Chicago now. Ball with it. Here's Levine for 3. Collins with the rebound. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
No one covering.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide-open look.
It's Levine with a drive. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass the ball. Going inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Ball outside. DeRozan passes to Ball. Hey, rejected by Capella.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
Here's Ball. And Collins with the big block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Levine for 3. Connects from downtown. Levine's got 5.
You see the work Levine has put in his three-point shot. Now a legit threat from deep.
Now here's Young. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
3. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Here's Caruso. Off target with the 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Young, here we go. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Levine. Over to the left wing. Here's Caruso. Clock at 6. Back to Vucevic. That shot off. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Right side Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Here's Levine for 3. The shot, no good. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way.
Well, Zach LaVine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star in this league.
Now here's Capella. And a deep 3 from Young. DeRozan with the rebound.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to put him in front despite his troubles tonight.
Shot to stop the run. Atlanta with a rebound. Left side Young. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Collins. Right side, Bogdanovich. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Bogdanovich.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Outside Levine. And he converts the layup. Levine's got 7 points.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable. All right, fans, that was your lovable dance team. Make some noise.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. There's Young with the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
They're running. There's Young with the 3. That shot off the mark. Right wing. Here's Caruso. Ooh, can't tie it up as that was no good. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Ball, then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. A shot from the mid-range. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. Defensive center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Pass to Caruso. Here's LaVine for 3. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Young finds Capella, looking to get it going. Goes back up. The kick out to Young. Here's Reddish. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Caruso. Ball against Bogdanovich. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Collins with a screen on Levine. Young from long range. That's in. He's shooting 3 for 10 from the floor now.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Levine with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Shot by Levine, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To the wing, right side. Back to Caruso. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Hawks. Reddish on the wing. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Levine passes to Ball. And again, no good by Chicago. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from the 3-point line in the second. Bogdanovich, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Young. Oh, there's the alley. And Collins with the slam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. DeRozan. And a fast break now for the Bulls. The three from Ball. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Bulls ball.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Outside Levine. Ball passes to Levine. Let's go with a 3. Ball finds Levine. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Back to Reddish. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish, defended by DeRozan. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. DeRozan outside. With the drive, and the layup is good. DeRozan's got his first bucket in this one.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Chicago trailing here. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. Here's Caruso. Banked it in off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Young. Capella, screen on Levine. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Hawks. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
At the line for Chicago, Kobe White.
And he sinks the second.
One day, Kobe White might just be in that rare era of guys we call unstoppable. I mean, you can tell he wants to learn and is always finding a way to improve his game.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Green. To White. Here's Bradley for the lead. Good D by Bogdanovich.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, and Bradley with a block. And here comes the break. Here's Brown. Drills the baseline jumper. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Young from long range hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 2. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. And he drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
On the drive, White uses his speed so effectively, getting inside before the defense can collapse.
Outside Young. Can't hit from in close.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Brown passes to White. To the inside. Here's Green. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Finding assists is a skill. And look, White has worked hard to develop that skill. Now, dishing to the open man, that's just natural.
And here Here's Young. 11 points in the game.
Chicago foul.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Levine passes to Ball. Fires from 14. Levine can't hit.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
The three is up, and it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Capella. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
2 minutes remaining.
Bogdanovich loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
Pass the ball. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
And it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. It's Levine with a drive. And the dunk by Levine. And something you'd never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, it puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Wright's checked in for Trae Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins with it. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, that's good.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Outside Levine. Drives to the hoop. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Bradley, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Brown, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Williams is checked in for Wright. Williams into the lane. It's good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. The free throw drops for Williams. Here's Levine. He's got 17. Pass to Caruso. Back to Levine. Bogdanovich against Ball. Inside. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Clock at 2. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And it's Williams off the drive. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Caruso. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
Bulls basketball.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Levine. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Bulls. They're up.
It's the fourth.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. A moment here for an injury report. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Trae Young. Allie.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer for the Hawks. He's describing the injury as a high ankle sprain. That can be a very tough one to deal with. This could be a long and painstaking process, not something you come back from overnight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. And it's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate go down like that.
Alex Caruso is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in a shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Williams' shot is good. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside LaVine. Ball outside. Takes a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Williams against LaVine. And Capella gets it to go.
With a remarkable feel for the game, Williams is a reliable ball handler in the pick and roll.
Outside LaVine. The 3 ball. Down low. And the dunk by LaVine.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Williams against LaVine. And it's blocked by Vucevic. Here's Caruso. The kick out to Ball. He takes it in. Back to Vucevic. Ball outside. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. The 3. Vucevic. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Capella finds Bogdanovich. From downtown, drains the triple.
What an accomplished outside shooter Bogdanovich is. His range continues to expand over time.
Now here's LaVine. Tight defense on him. Ball outside. Pass to Caruso. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Stolen by Ball. Vucevic in the post. And the power finish by Vucevic.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for defenses over teammates.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago.
And they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. And they've got the steals to prove it.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Vucevic with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Exceptional decision maker in transition situations. Boy, he's so awesome at reading the floor.
And it's Williams off the drive. And Vucevic with the block. Here's Caruso. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. Time running out for the Hawks. Williams passes to Collins. Back to Williams. To halt the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes a first.
Shooting for Atlanta, Lou Williams.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Bulls.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
to Caruso. 6 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by Reddish. Now Williams. Now Capella. From deep three-point range. Off target with the shot. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A competitive game.